Fortnite is a game that many people love and enjoy, and it has been around for about a decade, and people love it. In fact, it has over 1 million players. Some players don't know that the iconic and most currently played mode, Battle Royale, was not actually the first mode published to the game. In fact, 6 years went by after the game was made until they finally released Battle Royale, aka what is now known as OG Fortnite. You don't find a lot of real Fortnite OGs. What I mean by that is OGs who started playing Save the World when it first came out, not just when Battle Royale happened. 2017 and 18 were in fact Fortnite's peak years, so it gained most of its players. And now, lots of these players who are still playing and didn't quit the game are very nostalgic about the game. Because of this, literally everyone loves Fortnite OG, even people who are not Fortnite OGs. But what if I told you Fortnite OG was not actually that good? When you think of Fortnite OG, you would most likely think of Chapter 1, Season 1 or 2, or maybe even Chapter 2, Season 2 with Midas and his mythic drum gun. And because it's OG and all, then it just has to be good, right? Well, that would not actually always be the case. Because in the grand scheme of Fortnite Chapter 1 was actually, theme-wise, the worst chapter we've ever seen. The reason is, just think of it. It was just so simple every single season. It was just same old guns and maybe a little bit of knights mixed into it and some space. But the thing about this chapter is that it was just basic. It was like many other shooter games like PUBG, and you could also argue like Call of Duty or something. And if you played an OG, the graphics were not good. And everything was just simple. Are there some seasons that are definitely much worse than Chapter 1? Yes, for sure. Like Chapter 5, Season 3, and Primal. Now look, just because I'm not an OG doesn't mean that I understand, Fortnite memories. I definitely miss Chapter 5, Season 1. I don't care if you're a Chapter 5 hater, honestly, because it is what I started. And honestly, no matter what season you started, you're most likely going to miss it. I have a friend who started playing in Chapter 5, Season 3, and he absolutely misses that season, which is kind of crazy to me. The only reason people actually like Fortnite OG is just because it's when they started playing, and that's where they made all their memories. And now they just think that it's obviously going to be better than every single other Fortnite season, so they always have this negative opinion on all the other ones, when there definitely have been seasons recently that have been better than, Chapter 1, Season 1, because it was boring, and they did not have that much new stuff that were, shocking and stuff. This comes from someone who used to watch his friends play on the TV. I never played, but I would watch them play it, and I really thought it was cool. I thought it looked so fun. I wanted to play it, but they wouldn't let me, which is sad. And I still think it gets so much more glaze than it actually needs. It's also really annoying that they're always yapping about, oh, I miss Fortnite OG so much. We get it. I mean, I will give you the pros of their opinion. There were not many sweats who are always just gonna eliminate the whole lobby in 1 second. There was no Peterbot sweaty type shit. And yes, I freaking hate sweats. I mean, I despise them. I think they need to touch grass. But also, I still think that these people are overreacting just a touch. Another point is the movement was slow as heck, and it was apparently very annoying. Now, I can't speak for all the OGs, but watching all the OG clips, you cannot sprint, you cannot mantle, you just have to walk slow as crap. And I honestly prefer the modern day settings because it helps so much more now. Now, I do think Chapter 1 was a great starter for Fortnite Battle Royale as a whole, and I do think it set a great image, but I do think it was just a very bland chapter. The good part about it, though, is they did not have much chapters or seasons like it unless you're going to count Chapter 2, Season 1. But that was right after Chapter 1 finished, and they were just learning some lessons. Now, maybe next time you see someone posting videos about how much I miss Fortnite OG, you will be able to understand that and not feel as sad that you missed out on playing Fortnite OG. Unless you are an OG, then good for you, I guess. Womp womp. But basically, don't just feel so sad that you didn't get to play Fortnite OG, because honestly, you didn't miss out on that much, trust me. And you will get to experience many great seasons in the future if you keep on playing. I'm Julian. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you watch some more of my videos in the future. And if you enjoyed watching these videos, subscribe for more of these same videos. And thank you.